start, I teach college algebra and statistics at ULM, and this is the answer to the problem of the week for week number 4. In a list of 9 scores, the mean of the first 5 scores is 3. The mean of the last 5 scores is 4. The mean of all 9 scores is 32 ninths. What is the 5th score? I would begin this problem by letting X represent the scores. So I'm using X sub 1 to represent score 1. X sub 2 is score 2. X sub 3 is score 3. X sub 4 is score 4. And X sub 5 is score 5. So finding the mean of those scores means to add them together and divide by the number of scores. Since the mean of the first 5 scores is 3, then x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4 plus x5 divided by 5 is 3. Likewise, the mean of the last 5 scores, which would be x5 plus x6 plus x7 plus x8 plus x9 divided by 5 is 4. So add those 5 scores together, divide by 5, you get 4. You can also represent these two equations by multiplying both sides by 5, and that gives us the sum of the scores equals 15 for the first 5 scores. And when you multiply the second equation by 5, we find that the sum of scores 5 through 9 would equal 20. Now we have to deal with the fact that the mean of all 9 scores is 32 over 9. So if you think of the 9 scores as being x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4, x5 plus x6, all the way up through x9, divide all of those, the sum of all that, by 9, we get 32 over 9. And we can work this the same way we did the first 2 equations, by multiplying both sides of the equation by 9, and that would tell us that when we add all 9 scores together, we would end up with 32, because 9 times 32 ninths is 32. So we know that when we add all the scores up through the 5th score, we get 15. When you add the 5th score all the way up through the 9th score, we get 20. And when we add all the scores, the first one all the way up through the last one, we get 32. So we're going to use those 3 pieces of information to figure out what the 5th score equals. If you add x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4 plus x5, which was what we found when we were looking at the first 5 scores, to x5 plus x6 plus x7 plus x8 plus x9, we should get 15 plus 20. Because we said that x1 all the way up through x5 equals 15, so that's this part. And x5 through x9 equals 20, which is that part. Now look what we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All the 9 scores have a sum of 32. So if we take all of these and all of these, we have 32. But notice what we have not used. We have not used this x5. So, scores 1 through 9 have a sum of 32, plus one more x sub 5 equals 15 plus 20, which is 35. Now, to solve for x5, you would have to subtract 32 from each side of the equation. And we get x sub 5